starting off the month of June, we're going to take a look at your program for this week. The first week of June is always a really busy week because more people seem to be jumping back into it, especially on that Monday and Tuesday of each week. It seems like our evening classes are pretty big. On top of that, we launch our high school programs this week. So we have high school weightlifting at 1, that's coached by Tim. At 3 o'clock, we have our high school athlete camp. And at 5 o'clock this year, we're going to have a strength and conditioning camp for dancers. So we have everything organized. It's going to run smoothly. We have the different parts of the gym broken up like we're going to use them. But just know it will be a little bit crowded, but it will not affect your workouts. Everybody's going to have plenty of space. We're just going to be, it's going to require a little bit of coordination. Again, really just especially this first week on the Monday or Tuesday. So let's look at what we have on tap for this week. And just jumping back, so at the beginning of these cycles, we get together as coaches, we figure out what the gym needs and what we need to work on and how we want to lay it out. So we come up with a template. In the past, it's usually been Tim or I that come up with that template, and then different coaches will actually fill in the specifics of that. So this week, Troy has filled in the specifics of your workouts. Troy is one of our full-time coaches at Pineville over at CrossFit 28. Now he's going to be coaching some over in Alexandria also. So you'll probably see Troy around in the evenings. So please welcome Troy. He's a great coach and been with us a long time. All right, so let's look at week 1. And you may even start calling Troy Bear after this week, after we get into this, and you'll see why. So on the first day, that actually says May 25th, but it's June 1st. So you're going to do snatch, 2 sets of 2, then you're doing that 1 set of 3 at a much lighter weight. And that's just to work on your technique. The coaches are going to incorporate some snatch balance into your warm-up. That's really to 2 things. One is going to help your mobility. A lot of you really need some good overhead mobility. We all need good overhead mobility. A lot of people need improvement in that. And it's going to help you drop under that bar and catch that bar in the bottom position. Then you're going to do 10 minutes, as many rounds as you can of 5 push press, 10 overhead walking lunges, and run 200 meters. So this is going to be a killer shoulder workout. That weight is pretty light, or it should feel pretty light. So if that's kind of heavy for you, you may want to drop it down some. The overhead walking lunges is just like it sounds. That bar is locked out overhead, like at the top of your push press. Then you're going to lunge 10 lunges total, 5 on each leg. Knee touches the ground each time. Depending on the class's size, if there's enough room, you can actually do a walking lunge where you walk forward. Otherwise, you can do it in place, and it'll pretty much work the same thing. On Tuesday, front squats, 3 sets of 4 reps at 80%. Then we're going to drop that weight down and do 8 to 12 reps at 60%. You should be going for 12 reps. So if you get to 8 and you can keep going, definitely keep going. That's where you're getting better on those last few reps. And here's where the first bear comes in. You're going to complete 10 rounds for time of 8 kettlebell swings and a 40-foot bear crawl. And we're going to do 20-foot down and back. All right, pretty straightforward. On Wednesday, clean and jerk. Same thing with snatch. We're going to finish with that drop set to work on your form. Because, like I said last week, whenever you're getting up to like 70% higher and there's a little technique issue, it's really hard to correct it with that heavy of a weight. So we're going to finish with a lighter set so you can work on any technique issues. Then you're going to do strict press, 3 sets of 4, and then a final set of higher reps, just like on front squats. Then with a partner, another bear comes in, the bear complex. And The bear complex is a clean into a press, sorry, actually a full clean into a front squat, then a press, then bring it on your back, a back squat, and behind the neck press. Um, and you could actually do like a squat clean into a thruster. I know that may kind of be getting confusing if you've never seen the bear complex. The coach would be there to explain it to you. But as one partner is doing a bear complex, the other partner is going to be running 200 meters, and then you switch. You're going to do that for 12 minutes. See how many bear complexes you can get in. And by Wednesday, your shoulders should be pretty spent. On Thursday, you're going to get a little bit of recovery from the weights, and so it's going to be a longer workout. You see it all listed out there. I won't actually go through everything. Everything's pretty straightforward. On the burpees, we're not going onto a plate or you're not touching anything above your head. So just make sure you're getting full extension on those burpees. You're not staying bent at the hips whenever you jump up. On Friday is deadlifts. You're gonna same rep scheme as the press and squats earlier in the week. We're gonna finish up with clean pulls, and then it's gonna be a test day. We're gonna test fight gone bad. And you're probably gonna notice a test day each week going forward. We're gonna see how that works out. We're playing around with which days to do that on. I think Friday is probably gonna work the best. Um, and so we'll probably retest fight gone bad in 2 or 3 months. And the plan is to have a rotation of about 12 test workouts total. We'll do one each week, so that way every week you're retesting something, and the test won't be repeated for about 3 months. And on Saturday with a partner, you're going to complete 20 minutes of a 200-meter sled pull. Partners can alternate pulls there. Then you're going to do 10 overhead squats, and then the 200-meter sled pull, and then 20 toes to bar. All right, enjoy the week.